Hello YouTube. So we're going to talk about base layers. Base layers are exactly what they imply. Is a base layer of your system, long underwear if you will. Um, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's vitally important. It is what you use to best regulate your body, your temperature of your body. Um, and it's where I believe that you really gain a foothold on keeping your temperature where you want it to be. Um, they come in a variety of cost and materials, and as with a lot of the products I talk about, I believe the higher end, well, the middle to higher end is imperative. Depending on how much you depend on these products and what your comfort level is, or what you want it to be, what you're willing to pay for. It's kind of where it's at. So we'll get into it. The black products you see on the left side are wool. Um, Sock liners, I believe, are just as important as any other layer. Not only to keep abrasion down, but to get moisture off of your feet. Um, Wool is expensive, and it is not extremely durable. Um, it does work better than everything else, in my opinion and my experience. Um, if you take good care of it and are not rough on it, you can probably get several years out of it. Somebody like me that wears it a lot and really beats on it, um, it will wear out in a few years, or at least the pants will. The top is holding out better, but your elbows and your knees, you'll start seeing them wearing through. If you take care of it and you are, your average person, you can probably get several years out of it. On the right side is Patagonia Capilene. Now, Patagonia itself is a wonderful company, and Capilene is probably where I would start level-wise as far as getting in and having long underwear. Just like all of the other ones, it breathes well. It gets the moisture off your skin, and it works. It smells bad if you wear it for a few days, but it does work. And there are several levels to it, as with most of these, which, by the way, I typically stick with about a mid layer. Capilene comes, from 1 up to 4, I believe. Patagonia does have a wool line now, and they're good products. Now, in the middle of that is the red that you see, the Mammut. It is a hybrid. It is actually Capilene and wool. The wool being in places where it breathes more behind the knees, and the small of your back. And I just recently got that, and I'm going to try the bottoms out this season. If I really like it as I get through the season, I'll get the top. I think the technology's there. I think it's a good idea. But yeah, so, it's just like anything else. You really get what you pay for out of it. The only thing I would back up is I'd have backup sock liners. It's not super necessary, though. You can wash them out and they dry fast through the night. The tops, I typically just go with the wool, and I use that throughout the system. I also believe in layering layering long underwear. I wear the wool as my base, and if I'm going to be in extremely cold temperatures, I will put Capilene 3 over it. I've never really heard anybody else talk about that, or I don't really know anybody else other than my circle of friends that does it. It works extremely well. The moisture pushes right off, and it adds enough insulation. So, anyways, there you go. There's my take on base layers. Thanks for watching. Get outdoors and make your own food.